Hey, I'm about to go check the garden out here at Edison Park. They call it Seal Beach Community Park. I just checked out the Google Maps. Here, about to go to Dorado Park and check out for some bowhead catfish. You know, the spot over there. Or they would check it out. I don't know. I've been there before. Carrots here. To get a plot here, they said you gotta sign in and wait for a period waiting. Whatever, how long? I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about. But this is for like a Seal Beach residents, you know, Seal Beach resident. If you live in the Seal Beach area, you can get a plot here for free. I think, I don't know, or maybe rent it. But it said it's for Seal Beach only. It's probably free. Raspberry right there. They call this a plot, you know. There's a posted sign there. I'm gonna put that posted sign on there. This is pretty amazing. You can get a plot. You got to sign up. You have a waiting period, and they call you, I think, or maybe you pay for a plot. There's an open area right there. They'll probably make that bigger, but it has been like this big since the 90s. I've been here since the 90s. Check that plant out. There. Seen that plant now. They sell at the store. Ooh. Check it out, it's some big raspberry. They're really big. Size of a thumb, they're really big. Wow. Get a plot here, you gotta sign up and wait. There's orange tree right there. See those plant right there? I bought some of those plant right there. Sort of type of kale looking plant, you know. Got some in my refrigerator, eating it up with sauce and meat, rice. Oh, look at this orange tree. Orange is in like bad shape. Some nice ones. They look all right. In the canal, there's a lot of crayfish. You see, me and my friend came over here, got a bunch of crayfish. We came all the way down here, all the way to here, and went back. My friend got like a lot of crayfish. That's the mid 80s, I think. No, late 80s. Bunch of crayfish over there, my friend. Seriously, I was over here with our friends like the late 80s. Got a bunch of crayfish over there. Then we came all the way to the, about this far, all the way to the freeway area, 405. So over here. Big. The garden hasn't gotten bigger, but they got a spot right there. It could be bigger if whoever want to rent it. I think a plot, you know, plot. I think it's for rent. I don't know, but they said it's for Sail Beach resident, you know. That could be free. It's for rent. They would expand it, you know. Ooh, look at this. Flowers. Looks like it's a year-round bloomer. Right there's some kale. I think that's some kale. Bought some at the store. There too, right there, some kale. Just get like a bundle it, but not expensive. There's tomatoes right there. Oh, a bunch of raspberry here. Over there is like thumb size. Some artichokes right there. There. Thistle. Thistle's like artichoke, you know, the wild edible plant thistle. The flowers are like artichoke. Eat them like artichokes. Ooh, here's that plant right there that people eat. But this is really big. I think they eat the stems. They get the stem and they peel it out. I think I'm gonna buy some of it, try to eat some of it. If I see it, I'm gonna buy it. I know what that is. There's some type of mint. You know. Mint. That look like a lavender or a bumblebee right there. It's really unusual. They're difficult to find in the resident. They're really difficult. They use a lot of pesticides, you know, on the garden. Use a lot of pesticide. There's just not that many bugs. Oh, here's a massive amount of artichokes. The flower, they boil it, they eat it, like thistle. There's more artichokes here. Oh, yeah, pretty amazing. I see some people there gardening. I might ask them if they are renting this plot. I think they call it a plot. You know what a plot and plan mean? That sounds like something plot and plan. I don't know. People use that a lot. Plot and plan. Here's a tangerine. Tangerine little one. I like eating those. It's a rabbit right there. Just went over there. There's just everywhere out there in the San Gabriel River. Ooh. Here's a leafy plant. Looks like a sort of kale. Here's that plant, that great eating fennel. They grow in here. It grows wild. A lot of it grows wild. Big sunflower plant. I got all kinds of stuff out here. I told you I was going to come check it out. There's a dragon fruit plant. Oh, here's that leafy looking plant. Varieties. Looks really edible, but that's a smaller one. The other one's like really big. That one like could eat the leaf. The other one's like could eat the stem. The leaf looks like it's fibrous. Kales again. Fennel right there. Oh, that's a kale looking plant right there. Kind of curly. Yeah, that's a kale looking plant right there. Leaf is not straight. There's that leafy plant. Look. Look like neat the leaf and the stem. It's a nice variety. It's yellow. Right there. Oh, big onions right there. Some lettuce right there. Another leafy looking plant right there. Oh, there's that big old cabbage right there. Cabbage. And another leafy plant, sort of like kale, but I got a straight leaf. I bought some of those, and I bought some of that kale. I got some of that curly leaf kale. Like a zucchini right there. You know? Yellow zucchini. There's a green zucchini right there. Probably gonna turn yellow. And here's the look like domesticated passion fruit. I have a lot of wild passion fruit that are great eating. You know, the vines, eat the vines and the fruits. Other time I was over there near the Bosa Chica area, they had a fence, like a long fence of passion fruit, and the vines, they're wild. Ooh, here's that leafy looking plant. Looks edible right there. Yeah, it's about to get out of here. Just about cover all this stuff here. Here's that, I think that's lavender right there. You know, you always see it on the store, lavender. That's the plant. See, that's it. It's that right there. Looks like spinach right there. Yeah, like spinach right there. Yeah. That's how curly dock looks when it's small, when it just goes in a bunch, you know. There's some strawberries right there. Oh, that's some big leafy looking plant right there. I'm gonna buy some at the store. Meat and sauce and plant leaf, you know. That's just tastes great. That's the park right there. It's pretty big. Here's some thumb-sized raspberry. They're really big. Really big. Yeah, right now I just asked the man. He said they don't rent the plot out. It's for the public. Let's see. The Edison Community Garden are for a resident of Seal Beach only. Yeah, you know. My car's parked right there, you know. That means you rent a house around Seal Beach area, you can get a plot here for free, you know. You gotta sign up and have a waiting period, you know. Just ask the man right now. I was riding my pocket bike over here. Man, you know. All right, Seal Beach Community Garden. Right there, Seal Beach Community Garden. right there. Satellite image. Right there was that Edison Park. All right, getting out of here. I just wiped my window a little bit and it's still blurry. I gotta wipe the outside. That's what you could do, you know. You could speak English, you know. You could do a lot of stuff. My friend, I have a white American friend I do activity with, went to the garden. He speaks English pretty well. His English is like him playing instrument. He speaks English like he plays instrument, you know. You could do a lot of stuff. You can speak English well, you know. Just past San Gabriel River bike trail. All right, I'm about to head out to Dorado Park. Check out probably the Bullhead Catfish spot. All right. Hey, cruise by, check out the skate park. Need a helmet here. I was skating here. The park ranger came in there and said, need a helmet, need to wear a helmet. You know. Check out the skate park, just cruise by. Today is Saturday. This is one of the most advanced skate park here. I'm not gonna skate today. 12:20, 23, I think. 12:23, yeah. Check out the skate park. Just cruise by here. Saturday. Yeah, there's people out here. Not that many people. Some little kids skating. I like to skate that little pool, the small one. It goes back and forth. I like skating that. I was getting into it this other time, the earlier century. Ooh, got a nice ride. I was getting into it, back and forth, back and forth. Got all the way up, stand up, and went down. Was getting into it. You know, all kinds of stuff, you know, all kinds of drop off on there. But it takes a while to ride like that, you know. In and out, up and down, you know. On each side, and you go up all the way up. And you know, 50-50, then you drop back down or whatever. You know. It just takes a long, just that little stuff, it's a lot of adrenaline, you know. It's just like a lot. Yeah, that's the ride I want to practice. They got that ride. They got 3 of that kind of ride, you know. But the small one I like, you know. Go back and forth. The other 2, it's just you go back and forth. You can go into the other one, you know. It's just you can slip through the other one. It's connected together. The other one. Small little pool ride, the other one's the bigger one. The other 2 is connected together. Check out the skate park, just cruise by there. Alright, we're about here at Dorado Park. Want to check out the Bullhead Catfish fishing spot, or maybe the trout again, if that other spot that's open. I'm going to just take off on their garden here near the nature center, take off out there and just go check them out, you know. Been there before. Here, entrance here. You gotta buy a credit card. Some type of credit card at the store that you know. Buy some credit, like little as $20, and use it to go through here. Saturday. This is how the park is Saturday. Oh, stuff just costs a lot nowadays, you know. It's like the 90s, you know. It's like there's nothing out there. You gotta mob up and do some activities. It's like nothing. you got to go all out and do some go in a forest activity. There's a big forest, you know, like you're at South America, big forest, and you just like go to that city area, and the forest is big as a state, you know. You go in there, you get lost, you know. That's how big the forest is. It's sort of like that in the United States, you know, but it just got road everywhere, you know. It's desolate. It's like a desert out there, you know. California, some of the parts like desolate. Drove out to Nevada. California all the way to Nevada is all like desolate land, you know, but you know, it isn't barren, you know. They got a bunch of plants out there, not that big. A lot of plants. You gotta mob up and just go out and do activity with your squad, you know. You can't do any other stuff. You can't be hanging out in the city, you know. You can't be parading and try to do you go out there and do some parading, it's gonna cost you all your money. You know, it costs a lot of money to go out in the forest, you know, stuff like that. And you just gotta mob up and do activity with your friend. There's nothing out there like the 90s. There's nothing. Stuff just costs more. You know, the gas is like the 90s, like what? $1. Gas is like cheap, $1, $25.50. Now it's like $5. Stuff costs the same. It's the same situation. They raise the price up, you know. Stuff just costs a lot. It's like nothing out there. Hey, stuff costs a lot of money, but look carefully. Every level of the future, you know, is right there, and every level of the past is like a couple hundred years or a few hundred years, you know. Every level of the past, you're living like a caveman, only a few hundred years, you know. Every level of caveman for a lot of country, you know. Every level of caveman, only like a few hundred years, a couple hundred years. You're at a country, you know, the country that you was at is like every level of caveman. Right now, it's every level of the future, you know. And they said they found fossil of a computer phone 2,000 years ago. Fossil of a computer phone. Could you believe it? All right, here. Oh, they're having a picnic party out here. Yeah, a lot going on here at Dorado Park. I wanted to get on my bike and cruise around on the bike. I'm gonna go check the other area. Doing a lot of activity. I don't know if I'm gonna fish. Maybe just relax. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on Saturday. Word processing attack computer full blown was there early 1980. You hear about it all the time, but you just hear noise and you don't really understand what they're talking about. But full blown word processing attack computer is there. Everybody talk about it. They just use ghosts. You know, they talk about it's a ghost. So if you feel full blown distorted by noise, yeah, make sure you make the noise, because that word processing attack computer is real and is bad word snitching attack computer. And I hope they're not after you. If they're after you, you go ahead and keep quiet. See what happened to you. Full blown word processing attack computer on you. You're gonna feel distorted. But it's there a long time ago, since 1980 early. Hear about it all the time. Let's park here real fast. relax real fast, and we'll go on from here. All right, we're here at the bowhead fishing spot. Last time I caught some here, caught 2 of it. Yeah. Yeah. Threw out a bunch of fish trap, crayfish, and fish trap out here. Couldn't really get that much stuff. Got some little perches and stuff like that. Yes, fish right here. Nice, like private looking area. Ooh, this part here is missing right here. What, oil? It goes right and left. It tightens and it just doesn't go right or left, you know. You tighten this part is missing. The screws there. It's probably in the car. Probably slipped out in the car. I don't know. I remember I was fishing at Pier J last time. Pier J. Go check out that spot. If I can't find it in the car, I'm going to check out that spot. When I get out there, missing this part here. It slows the spool. You know, when you cast it, it slows it down. So it doesn't get tangled up, you know. But I can cast it without it. You know, I know how to slow it down. Crazy. That never happened. Right here, it's missing this part. There's a goose here. All right, I'm about to bait this out. Bait it and throw it out. All right, here's the bait. The Dollar Tree store bread is right there. Had it for a few days. I haven't used it yet. Now finally used it. It's still a little bit moist. It's moist. It's all right. It's not that moist. But to throw it out here. See what's going on. Caught 2 bowhead catfish since I've been here. It was I think I filmed it for my Facebook video. Yeah, I had it on my Facebook. Here. All right. It controls pretty well, but it's kind of tough to cast. Kind of spins out a little bit. But it's all right. I cast it pretty far. All right, here it is. It's pretty moist, but not that moist. It's kind of dry. There's like a little puncture right here. Right here. Just use this tape right here. I have in my backpack. Right here. All right. All the poles in there. I'm gonna try to use a power bait for trout. Try to cast a pole with a trout bait, power bait. See if any trout's there. Could be a lake trout in here. I don't know. It's big enough that if it's deep, the trout could survive year round, you know. The fish will start boiling. Oh, that is so messed up. It's missing this part here. They gotta be precise, you know. If you were like really casting with a pole, all the parts gotta be there, you know, or else it'll be like really messed up. Just a little bit and it's really messed up. The goose went and ate the bread when I was chumming. Yeah, there's a squirrel here. trying to get some food, trying to go through the backpack. The goose too is trying to get some food. Seen that bird right there? That squirrel hen picked it up right there. It's trying to get some food. I threw a slice of bread over there. That squirrel's up there. That squirrel's trying to get some food out here. Going through my backpack. There's another squirrel here. Right there. That's a big looking squirrel. Oh, here's another nice spot you can cast right through here where the bowhead catfish are at. Here. Alright, just rolled it up, been about 15 minutes. Just went to use the bathroom. About to put the power bait on here, trout power bait. Throw it out, see if any lake trout in here. Possibly be some. Oh, here's some algae right here. This is the real lake algae, the one that they eat. Yeah, that's it right here. It is what it is. You gather a lot of it, like a bunch. I think it's like a bag of like that, and they just make some. Put some sauce in it, some eggplants, chopped up small eggplants with some sauce, and it tastes great. Eat it with lettuce, you know. It is amazing. Those algae, those lake algae or whatever, river algae. All right, let's see if any lake trouts in here. Got some power bait. Got two more brand new jars of power bait. See if any lake trouts in there. This is deep enough, you know, a lot of vegetation. The water is cool enough to hold lake trout, big lake trout year round, you know. Hey, me and my friend came over here. We walked over here like the late 80s. The man was catching some trout right here at this lake. He was floating the bait. Green power bait, right here. Trout came in and ate it. He was catching some trout. It was amazing. I think he was freelining it, floating the bait. He was getting those trout. That's amazing. It's rainbow trout. Right here, this man. I think I seen him again, that man that was fishing here. I seen him. It sort of looked like the man sold me that RC airplane, Hacker's Edge. Sort of looked like him. About it, the 605 freeway over there. Not that far. Near the 91, Hacker's Edge. Went to buy from that man. 605 and near the 91 freeway. It sort of looked like him. You know, the man that sold me that Hacker's Edge RC airplane. I got on my YouTube channel. It was on my Facebook, then I put on my YouTube channel. Yeah, it sort of like that man that was fishing here. Fishing the green power bait, catching a rainbow trout here. Like the late 80s. Yeah, walked out here with my friend. Possibly partially caught the bus, but I think we all walked out here. It's all walking. All right. Yeah, nothing is biting. The 12 bait, threw it twice. Right there and right there. Really far as could throw. Nothing is biting. Been like hours already. Bait the bread a few times. Threw it a few spots. The bait on the bread doesn't stay on that well. It's getting breezy and it feels cold. Yeah, about to get out of here. That's it for today. Nothing's happening. It's almost 4 o'clock. Well, with the little knobs missing, it's still cast all right. Cast far. Yeah, the bread's still on there. Do it far as could throw. This time the bread's still on there. Yeah, the bait's gone. I didn't see any bites. Second time, I retrieved it and threw it out. The bait was still on there. And reeled it in the second time, and the bait's gone. Yeah, probably came off when I reeled it in. Didn't see any bite. I was here all the time. All right, I'm about to get out of here. Nothing's happening here. Today's Saturday. Probably relax somewhere.